Hi, I'm Asia, and welcome back to the Strange Days Diaries, and welcome to another day in the life vlog of a solo female van lifer. If you're new here, like I said, my name is Asia, and I live and travel full-time out of my 1990 Chevy Astro van named Spec. Today I woke up deep in the East Bay, like around Fairfield area, and I have kind of a day off, so I figured I'd run around the Bay Area, mostly East Bay, maybe a little bit of North Bay, and just take you along with me. So I guess without further ado, let's hit the road. All right, so I just arrived at Blackie's Pasture. It's out here in Tiburon, and it's this really cool kind of like open space trail that kind of goes all around the water. I'll show you in a sec, but anytime I'm coming by this place, and if I have the time to stop, I always do and go for a long walk. But my preferred way of just like checking out and hanging out around Blackie's Pasture is by skateboarding. And if you're a follower of the channel, then you would know I've been getting back into skateboarding lately. I just cruise around. I don't do any crazy tricks, but I've been skating my whole life ever since I was 8 years old, and it's definitely a passion of mine, and it's just a fun way to kind of see different places. So I figured, why not cruise around Blackie's and take you along with me? So let's go. Also, already, I just have to say I'm so glad I'm out of Fairfield. It was gonna be a high of 96 today out there, and right now in Tiburon, it's only 75. So it's just insane how much cooler it is out here, but let's go skate a little bit. So it's been about 30 minutes since I last turned on this camera. The last thing you saw was me throwing my skateboard into the van, and that's because I was burning up. I'm still very hot, even though it's only 75 out here. Skating definitely breaks a sweat for me. So I was parked way over there, but I noticed here, this is a great little shady spot with a little bit of view of the water, and I just have my slider open because it feels pretty private. There's people walking way out there, but like this is very, very private, which is awesome. On the lunch menu today is my favorite Trader Joe's salad. It's the Mexicali salad with chili lime chicken. It's really, really good. And then a friend of mine grew these tomatoes in her garden, and I've just been snacking on them, so I'll probably have a couple of them as well. Hi, sorry to interrupt your video, but I have something really quickly that I'm excited to announce. For the entire month of October 2024, I'm going to be doing another member sticker giveaway for all new members of the Strange Days Diaries channel. If you become a member of the channel during the month of October 2024, then you will be receiving a spec sticker and a brand new Strange Days Diaries sticker and a handwritten note from me as a thank you for becoming a member of the Strange Days Diaries. If you're a fan of the channel and have considered becoming a member, then this is a great month for you to do so. I do not send out little gifts to my members very often, if ever. I've only ever done this one other time, and who doesn't love the idea of getting a couple really great high quality Strange Days Diaries and spec stickers and a handwritten note in the mail from me. All new members, it doesn't matter what tier 1, 2, or 3, will be receiving a gift from me in the mail, but you have to become a member during the month of October. All members get special perks throughout the month, but you get more perks the higher the tier you sign up for. But anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you over on the members community tab. And before wrapping this, I do want to quickly say I don't want you to feel pressured to become a member. Just liking, subscribing, and commenting also helps the channel out a lot. But if you've ever considered becoming a member, and if you've ever been interested in getting one of my custom stickers, then the month of October would be a great time to do so. All the details will be in the description below. And without further ado, back to your video.
As I was wrapping up my salad, the police just parked behind me, so hoping there's not a problem. There shouldn't be. This is like a public park, but I don't know. I always get nervous when that kind of thing happens. Okay, so after further observation, I definitely don't think the cop cares about me or gives a shit, really. I think he's just here to like be here and make sure no crazy shit happens in the parking lot, which is a good thing. But I couldn't quite finish this. There's barely any left, but I need to toss it. And then I also really need to go to the bathroom, and they do have a public bathroom here, which is great. So I'm going to do that and then head out to our next destination. Public parks are just a total godsend for van lifers because it not only offers a place for us to hang out, go on walks, skate around, but they also have trash cans and a bathroom, which when it comes to overlanding and van life in general, those two things in a nice location are just like cream of the crop, honestly. All right, so as I walk back to spec, I kind of figured I could update you guys on what I'm thinking of doing next. So Sausalito is only a 10-minute drive away, so I was thinking I could go over there and kind of just see what there is to see, maybe check out the houseboats, the iconic Sausalito houseboats, and also find a stealth spot to sleep over there, because why not? I've never stealth camped in Sausalito. I have no idea how easy or difficult it'll be, so let's find out together. Hi, okay, wow. So it was super chaotic coming into Sausalito just because everything is super tight quarters here, really small streets and kind of crazy drivers. But I drove straight to the houseboats and realized that all the parking directly like by the houseboats is permit parking only, and I obviously don't have a permit, so I just drove like 3-4 blocks away and parked on the street. I'm in a part of town that I don't love, like it's very much on the edge of town, and I don't feel the safest leaving spec here, but I'm just gonna drop all of the curtains, lock her up, and walk over and check out the houseboats, and I won't be gone long just because I don't feel super comfortable leaving her here. It is only 2 o'clock, so probably nothing will happen, but still, so yeah. As I made my way towards the houseboats, I did spot this cool old car and just had to appreciate it for a second, but then made my way over to South 40. This is one of the piers of houseboats, but it seems like there are a lot of piers of houseboats, but this was just the one I decided to walk on today. I love everybody's cute little custom painted mailbox. This is my all-time favorite houseboat, actually, in all of Sausalito. It has been here for many years, ever since I moved to San Francisco, and I just love appreciating it every time I'm here. but they're honestly all so cool. I love everyone's unique take on their boats. Every single houseboat is unique and different, it seems, and people just go all out with decorating, and a lot of them kind of seem like they're cabins on the water, like floating cabins, which I think is really cool too. I wonder what it's like, honestly, being in one of these during a super heavy storm. Towards the end of the pier, there were a bunch of these kind of like sitting areas, and I can just imagine everyone who lives in these houseboats kind of gathering together, having a little cocktail, some margaritas, sharing some stories, and I bet just the community at these houseboats is really cool. After I got back to Spec, I drove around Sausalito and scouted out a couple great stealth camping options. And then I drove downtown because I thought it'd be fun to kind of skate around or walk around the downtown core. But it was super busy and all of the lots were almost completely full, and parking was stupid expensive. Okay, here's what's going on. So I just scouted out my stealth spot. Actually, let me roll this window up. I don't love the idea of people being able to hear exactly what I'm saying about stealth camping and all that. But anyways, I just scouted out my stealth spot for tonight. I scouted out 3 potential spots, which is good. And I really love the idea of hanging out downtown Sausalito, walking around. There's so many cute shops and cafes and restaurants. And even though I'm dead broke and wouldn't buy anything, it's still fun to like look around. But they've got it locked down here. Parking is very expensive. The lot I'm in right now is $5 an hour, and I'm just not willing to do that. So I'm gonna go down this little road I've actually never been down before and see if there's just a cool spot that I can, literally all I want is just a place that's not my stealth spot to park, make some food and chill in the van, maybe go on a little walk and just hang out at for the rest of the day with maybe a cool view. Is that too much to ask for? Maybe over here it is. So I guess the search continues. My God, check out this view. Now that's what I'm talking about. Not only do I have epic city and Bay Bridge views, but out my back window is the Golden Gate Bridge. This is pretty cool. Only thing that makes this not like incredible is it's literally right on the side of the road, and it's pretty hot out today, surprisingly, and I'm just in the direct sun, but it's okay. I really can't complain. This is just so awesome. So if I'm being totally honest, I've just been enjoying this spot for the last like 35-40 minutes. And I even had a cute little phone call with my dad, which was really nice. And I just laid in bed looking at the views on the phone with him, which was really nice. But I'm getting super hungry. It's about 5 o'clock and I have no money to eat out, even though when I was driving through Sausalito, it just smelled like fish and chips, and now that's all I want, but I can't really afford it, which is fine. And I have food in the van, so let's get cooking. And by the way, definitely stick to the end of this video because I've already decided what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning. And normally I end my vlogs at night, like at the end of the day, but I'm not gonna end the vlog at night this time. So stick around to the end because I'm gonna show you one of the coolest spots in the entire Bay Area, specifically at sunrise. So definitely stick around for that. All right, so it's a pasta kind of night. Pasta sounds kind of good actually, and I got my Classico spicy tomato basil. Yeah, spicy tomato and basil marinara, however you want to say it. I'm not sure how people say it. And then some rigatoni. I unfortunately don't have any Parmesan cheese, which I way prefer eating pasta with Parmesan, but you know what? It's okay.
It's been about 10 minutes and my flame is super low, so I think that my butane is running out. So I keep my extra butane way back here, stuffed behind the bed. There we go. All right, so turn it off. Take the old can out. I can feel that it's empty. Pop the new can in. And voila, big flame. Let's get this water boiling, please. Not even 20 seconds later, the water is boiling. We love that. Butane works so well for getting water to boil. It's amazing. Pour some of these noodles in. That should be good. Nothing quite like making pasta on the side of the road. But you can't beat these views. Okay, the pasta is about done, so I'm gonna turn the stove off. And then one huge pro to making pasta on the side of the road is that you can drain it outside. So let's do that. Perfect. And then I don't bother heating up the sauce in a separate pan because I just don't want to do the dishes. And since the noodles are already so hot, I just pour the sauce directly into it and the noodles heat up the sauce. I do wish I had some like broccoli or chicken, definitely Parmesan, just something else to throw in here. But you know what? Food is food and I'm very grateful for it. Voila, roadside pasta, done. Cheers. Very good, as expected. And as always, I'm pretty sure I made too much. That's okay, leftovers are always good. Never mind, I ate it all. Okay, that hit way harder than I was expecting in a really good way. That was so yummy. I was way hungrier than I thought. Now I'm gonna do the dishes, clean up a little bit. It's nice eating out of the pot you cooked in because it makes dishes easy as hell. Check out the cargo ship coming by. That's pretty awesome. With the city in the back, wow. This has been such a cool spot to just hang out for the last like few hours, but as the daylight kind of dwindles and the sun sets, it's about time I head over to my stealth camping spot for the night. I do kind of think that I could spend the night here, honestly, but one of my big rules for camping and stealth camping in general is not to be a sitting duck, aka not being the only van here. Most likely other vans or RVs or campers would join me at night, but I just don't like being the first one or the only one. So I'm gonna head out to my stealth camping spot. Actually, this view is a little bit of a teaser for what's gonna be happening tomorrow morning. If you think this view is cool, just wait. Hello, so I just pulled up to my stealth spot for the night. My primo spot that I really wanted was already taken, and that's okay. This is why we scout out multiple spots, so we have multiple plans. But I don't know if the audio is gonna pick it up. There's a dude, like, I'm not gonna show it because I don't wanna give away exactly where I am, but he's parked like in a little parking lot like across the street from me, and he's a little sketchy, like sitting in his car. He has his music really kind of loud, like heavy bass, and his window rolled down, his arm like hanging out the window, and he's just sitting there in his parked car. So I'm just gonna kind of monitor him and see what's up, and if he continues to sketch me out, I'll move. I have other spots I also scouted, so it's okay. So that's the plan for now. So I was literally just feeling like, you know what, this spot will work for a stealth spot, like it's all good. And then this dude pulled up right in front of me, threw his hazards on, got on speakerphone. Not super sure what's going on. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I hope he's okay, but yeah. Good morning. It's 6:20 a.m. and I woke up at 5 a.m. I've just been up like trying to wake up, honestly pressing snooze for like an hour, but I just made the bed and I'm about to lift up my curtains and head over to my epic little spot for sunrise. So let's go. All right, welcome
the best view of San Francisco. Oh, my headlights are on. There we go. Check it out. All right, let's get outside. Look how good Speck looks. Oh my God.
Isn't this an epic spot? So I'm up near Battery Spencer, which is just over there. Later when the sun actually rises a little bit, I will walk over to Battery Spencer and show you guys because it's so cool over there too. And you feel like you're literally standing on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. It's so epic. But personally, my favorite time of sunrise is actually before the sun peaks over the hills, mountains, horizon, whatever. I think pre-sunrise is just so stunning. So I was so happy to have caught it, but I'm dying. I need coffee, so let's do that. Today it's supposed to be a high of 90 in San Francisco, which is super hot for the city. And I can already feel it getting hot. It's already a really warm morning, and I hate it when it's over 75 and I'm in the van, especially sleeping in the van, but it is what it is. I also forgot to mention that kind of creepy / interesting guy just hanging out in his car, like in the little parking lot across the street from where I stealth camped last night. He did end up leaving hours later. It must have been 10 p.m. before he finally left. I have no idea what he was doing. It was kind of odd, but you know what? He left and he didn't bother me at all, so that was good. And then the weird trailer folks that just stopped in front of Speck and were like talking on the phone and had their hazards on, they never left. I think they just left their trailer there and like went home. I don't know, because when I woke up this morning, the trailer was still there. So not sure what was going on there. I would say overall it was a successful stealth night. I didn't get the knock and I had a really great night's sleep, so I guess that's all you can really ask for.
Now, if that isn't coffee with a view, I don't know what is. That's pretty awesome.
I love taking Speck up here because before I got Speck, I would just rent cars and go on day trips or multi-day trips. And I would always end my rental car day trips here at Battery Spencer to watch the sunset, or didn't matter what time of day. I just loved and love coming here. And so it's really fun being able to come in Speck, like my home, my baby. It's kind of like literally showing a child the world. That's how I feel when I drive Speck around. One quick tip for anyone interested in coming here, bring a jacket because normally the wind is whipping up here. It's crazy normally, and it's really cold normally. Like today is kind of an anomaly where it's very still, it's warm morning, it's not windy. This might actually be the first time I've ever been up here where it's not windy. Oh wow, the sky is super pink where the sun is gonna come up. See that really pink spot? Wow, my windows are so dirty. That's where the sun's gonna come up. All right, so this is a pretty heavy theft area, which sucks. There's a ton of smash and grabs in this area, but I really want to take a walk down to Battery Spencer for the actual sunrise with my coffee. So I'm gonna drop all my curtains, lock it up, and head over. I said it before and I'll say it again, this is by far the best place to watch a sunrise in San Francisco. It's just a short drive out of the city and is always worth it. And you really have to take the frequent break-in signs seriously because that is unfortunately a big problem in this area. As you can see, today's sunrise was just jaw-dropping stunning. Kind of ideal if you ask me. And it was very busy up here because the weather was just so nice and honestly hard to beat. This place, Battery Spencer, is very old and was actually built between 1893 and 1897. So she's been here a long while. It's just a really sick spot, as you can see, to just wander around, and you have pretty much free roam of the entire abandoned Battery, and you have to really be careful where you step because there's like 20-foot drops all over here. But it's just overall such a sick place to explore and offers, as you can see, literally some of the best views in the entire bay. Can you see Speck way over there? She's really living up to her name. So I just got back to Spec, and as I was walking up, I saw all these stickers just on all the pillars and poles and stuff out here. So before I forget, I really want to put a little Spec sticker out here because I have yet to do that. And don't forget, if you're interested in getting both of these stickers plus a cute little handwritten note by me, then definitely become a member during the month of October and I will be in touch with you. But for now, you guys, I think that just about wraps today's vlog. What an epic spot to wrap a vlog. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you on the road. Peace.